Morning, Garvit. Morning, Garvit and Sabrina. Am I audible?
So,
Good morning. Am I audible, Garvit? Wait for Mitans to join. Wait for Mitans. He will join, then we'll start. Just open the Python interpreter and be ready to write the code. Both of you. We'll wait for 2 more minutes for Mitans to join. Mitans and Tatsat, they need to join. Okay, so we will start. Can you tell me, Garvit, what are the things we have covered yesterday?
yesterday we studied how to store information and variables once again. How to do mathematic equations with user inputs, and then
Okay.
also Python input. Then a few conditions, one or two.
Okay. So you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No. Sabrina, we can move. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay. Then we'll move today. Okay. So I'll share my screen first. You can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday we have seen how to get input from the user and store that input in a variable and perform some operation on that variable, right? Then we have also seen the condition, how to put condition using if statement, right? So today we'll go and study some more thing, how to write. Yesterday we have seen this a equal to 130, b equal to 120. Then we have seen how to write a if statement, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you guys written this code?
Yes, sir.
So clear how to write if statement. If, then whatever value you want to compare, a greater than b, this is a condition. And if this condition is true, we have to put the colon, and then whatever we want to do here, we can do. So if this condition is true, our program will go and execute the next statement. Okay. if I put here, if A greater than B, then if I put C is equal to A plus B. Okay. And here if I put C. So what it will do, it will, if A is greater than B, then only it will go and execute C is equal to A plus B and print the value. So now since A is greater than B, right? Because A is 130, B is 120. Obviously A is greater than B. So this statement is true. That's why it is going into the if and it is performing C is equal to A plus B and printing C value 150. Suppose if I change this to, I'll remove, I'll less than B. And if I run this same code, what will happen? See, our program is running, but it is not going inside the if. Program is coming A is equal to 13, B is equal to 20. As soon as it is coming here, it is saying A greater than B. This condition should be true. Then only it will execute C is equal to A plus B. But when I'm running this program, it is not showing me any output because it is not executing this two statement because this is false. A is not greater than B, right? If this statement is true, then only next will be executed. Okay,
Okay, sir.
clear? So if it is A less than B, then only this statement will be executed. Then comes another thing that is called elif. Elif is a keyword in Python. If previous condition is not true, then try this condition. What does it mean? See, here I am writing A is equal to 33, B is equal to 33. My screen is visible correctly, right? Should I zoom it more?
No, sir.
Okay. So I am writing two variables. A value is 33, B value is also 33. Now I'm writing a condition. If B greater than A, then I need to print B is greater than A. And if this condition is not true, if this condition is not true, like here, if this condition was not true, our program was not doing anything else, right? But if we want to do something, if this is not true, then we can write elif. What elif will do? If the first statement, if this will become false, then it will come to the elif and it will check whether, it will check the next condition. Is A and B are equal or not. If A and B are equal, then it will execute this code. So suppose if I remove this elif from here, see, if I remove elif from here and if I run this code, am I getting any output?
No,
Am I
sir.
getting any output?
No,
No,
sir.
because this statement is not true. B is not greater than A. A and B are equal. Then if I want to do something, I can put elif. This is if statement. If is this is not correct, then I'll go to elif condition. I'll check the elif condition. A equal to B. A equals to B. So in this condition, it will check if A and B are equal. If A and B are equal, then this statement will become true. If this is true, it will print the statement. Whatever we want to do, it will print. So now if I run this, I'll get A and B are equal because A and B both are equal here, right? So I'm getting the output as A and B are equal. Okay. So if this statement is true, if I make it like B, if I make B as 330, now tell me what will be output if I run this.
Sir, B is greater than A.
Yeah, because in that case, this statement will become true and it will execute this. It will not go to the elif one. Okay. Our program will come till here only. Okay. So now if I run this, I'll get B is greater than A. Got it? Clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Next comes the else. Else keyword. What it will do? It will catch anything that is not caught by the preceding. The previous conditions, if they are not true, it will do. Okay. Can you see my screen? We have understood what is if. Then we have seen elif. Now we'll see how to use else condition. See, now I have written a program. A is equal to 200, B is equal to 33. Then I'm checking a condition. If B greater than A, then I need to put B is greater than A. Else if A equal to B, A and B are equal, then I have to put A and B are equal. If both of these statements are false, what our program will do? If I remove this else, what it will do?
Nothing.
It is not printing anything, right? Because this is also false, this is also false, so it is not doing anything. But I want to print something. Okay, I want to do something if both these conditions are not true. In that case, I can write else. Okay, so if these two conditions are false, then it will come to the else part, and it will print the whatever we are writing in the else part. So now if I run this code, what will happen? It will print A is greater than B. First, it will check B is greater than A. No. Then it will come to else. A and B are equal. No. Then it will come to else part, and it will print whatever we write in else. Okay? Understood? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now you just write this program and try to run this.
Yes, sir.
This we have if, elif, and else, all three.
Almost.
Sabrina, are you also writing?
Yes, sir, done.
You got the output?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Garvit, you done?
Yes, sir.
Running correctly, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Next thing we'll learn about operators. We already used few of the operators. Okay. So what are operators? Operators are the special symbol that we use to perform some operations like plus, minus, star symbol we are using, right, to perform addition, subtraction, and division, right? So these symbols are known as operators. Okay, they are known as operators. Operators will do some operations like addition, subtraction, division, and there are many more operations. Okay, so there are basically three types of operators in Python. First one is arithmetic type operators. What arithmetic operators will do? They will perform the arithmetic functions like addition, subtraction, division, modulus, floor, all those things. Okay, we'll see all the mathematical calculations we do with the arithmetic operators like plus, minus, division, subtraction, right? So they are called arithmetic operators. Then we have the comparison operators. We have just used the comparison operator, greater than or less than, right? Or equal to. This is, we are comparing. So this is called comparison operator, where we want to compare and do something. Okay. So arithmetic will perform the mathematical calculation. Comparison operator will use to compare the things, compare the variables, compare the values. Okay. Then comes the third variety. Third one is logical operators. What logical operators will do? It will perform the logical operations. Okay. So now we'll see one by one. You got clarity. Three types of operators are there: arithmetic, comparison, and logical. Okay, now we'll look at the arithmetic operators. We have already done few of the things like addition. We have done. Plus is the addition, right? I think it's not visible. It's a plus sign. Okay, and this is minus sign. This is multiplication. Okay, plus sub and minus sign is for subtraction, star is for multiplication, slash is for division, double slash is for floor division. Will, do you know what is floor division?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll see. Do you know what is modulus? This percentage sign, this sign is used for modulus. Do you know what is modulus? Modulus means remainder. When we perform the division, we get the remainder sometimes, right? Those remainders are known as modulus. Okay. Then exponent, you know, right? Power, square, cube.
Yes, sir, I know power, but not this word exponentiation.
Exponentiation means the power, like a square, b square, 5 cube. We write like that, right? 5 into 5 is 5 square, right?
5 power by
5
5.
into, yeah, that is called exponential. Clear?
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see how this works. So this program we have already written, right? Declaring two numbers and performing addition. If you want to perform addition, we need to put num1 plus num2, right? If you want to perform subtraction, num1 minus num2, right? If you want to do multiplication, num1 into num2, right? Division also we have done num1 divided by num2. Till this addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication is clear, right?
Sir.
No doubt in that, right?
No, sir, no doubt.
Sabrina, you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll see the floor division. What is floor division? See, when we have declared number one, and when we put this slash slash and then num2, what it will do? It will give us the floor division. Floor division means the quotient value. 3 3 is 9, right? So we get the 10 divide 10 floor 9 will get output as 3. Our value is 10. Number one is 10. And if we put 10 floor 3, we'll get the output as 3. Why we are getting? Because 3 3 is 9, the quotient value. Okay. Get here. if you put modulus num1 modulus num2, it will give us the remainder. When we divide 10 by 3, we get 1 as a remainder, right? So that remainder 1 is a modulus here. Okay, we call it modulus. Okay, clear?
Sir.
And exponentiation means number. When we put num1 into num2, what it will do, it will see num1 is 10, so it will multiply 10 3 times. Okay,
Yes,
it
sir.
will make the 10 cube. If we num2 is 2, it will perform number 1 2 times with itself, num1 into num2. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now what I'll do, I'll give this code to you on the chat. You just copy paste and try to understand the floor modulus exponentiation. Okay, see the output and try to understand, and if you have any doubt, you ask me. I have sent the code in the chat. The exponentiation is coming as 1000 because we have done 10. Number 1 is 10 and num2 is 3. Num2 is also num2 is 3. So 10 to the power 3 will come as 10 into 10 into 10. That means 1000. That's why we are getting the output as 1000. Understood? This will be like num1 is 10 and num2 is 3. This will become 10 to the power 3. We write like this also. Okay, 10 to the power 3 means 10 10 into, sorry, 10 into 10 into 10. This will become 1000. That's why we are getting output for exponentiation. We are getting output as 1000. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You guys got the output?
Yes, sir. All of them came: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, exponentiation.
See, for your numbers, what value you got for the modulus one?
Sir, 1.
1. Now, what number you have taken?
Sir, the one that you gave.
Okay, you change the number 1 to 12.
Yes, sir.
Run.
Sir, now the modulus is 0 because there is no remainder. It got fully divided.
So it is clear, right? What is modulus?
It's the remainder of the division.
Yes. Is clear for both of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Then we'll see the next operator. Now we have understood all the arithmetic operators. Now we'll move to the comparison operator. Comparison operators are like equal to. For equal to, we use the 2 times equal to symbol. Okay. If numbers are, if you want to compare not equal to, we use the exclamation mark and equal to. That will act as a not equal to. Okay. Greater than, less than, all this we know, right? So let's do some operations, okay, using comparison. So here what I'm writing a 15 and b 10. A value is 15, b value is 10, and here I'm just printing the, I'm comparing a equal to b, a not equal to b. So I'll give you this code. You just try, run, and if you're not understanding, you let me know. Then I'll explain. Okay. I've given you the code in the chat, just copy, paste, run, and try to understand what output we are getting.
It's giving error.
Sorry,
Sir, it's giving error.
what error you are getting?
Sir, invalid syntax.
Share your screen. You have written on the top. You have written comparing numbers, right? That you have to put in comment.
Oh,
Comment.
okay. Sir, it came like that, so it became a problem.
But you can see we have a number a sub. Both of you look at the screen. See, A is equal to 15, B is equal to 10, right? We are first in first print. What we are comparing? A equal to B. What it will do? It will compare A and B. If A and B is equal, it will give us the output as true. In this case, A and B are not equal. So we are getting the output as false, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
The second we are comparing, we are writing the condition A not equal to B. A not equal to B. So it will check A and A value is 15 and 10. 15 and 10 are not equal, right? So we'll get the output as true. Okay. Then the third one is A greater than B. It will check A is greater than B or not. Yes. A is 15, B is 10. So A is greater than B. So we'll get the output as true. That's why we are getting true. Then next one is A less than B. A is less than B. No, we'll get false output. Output as false. Then it is checking A is greater than or equal to B. So if what does it mean? A greater than or equal to B, then it will check whether A is greater than or equal to. If any of this condition is true, it will return true. So in this case, A is 15, which is greater than B. So it is giving us the true output. Okay. In this, we are comparing two conditions. If A is greater than B, it will return true. If A is equal to B, then also it will return true. Then the last one is A less than or equal to B. In this case, it will check if A is less than B or equal to B. If any of this condition is true, it will return true. In this case, A is neither equal nor less. Then that's why it is giving false. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Reina, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Also got the output? Okay. It clear the last two, greater than equal to and A less than equal to B. This thing you guys are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, if A10, B10, what will be the output for these two last two print statements? So, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
If I put A equal to 10, B equal to 10, and if I compare A greater than equal to B and A less than equal to B, what will be the output for these two? It will be true or false?
Uh, Sir, both true.
Sabrina, can you tell me what will be the output?
Yes, sir. Both true.
Both true. Because A and B are equal. So it will either check greater than or equal to. So or condition is true. So it will return true. Good. Okay. Now we'll you guys write this code. It's a age checker program where we'll check the age of a person. If his age is greater than, see what we have understood, how to get the input from the user. So we can get the input from the user, and then that input will ask enter your age. If his entered age is greater than 18 years, we'll tell him that okay, you are eligible to drive. Okay. And if his age is less than 18, we'll say that you are not eligible. Okay. Write this code. You know how to get the input, correct?
Yes, sir.
How to compare also. So in this, the concept which we have learned, taking the input and if and else, these two things you have to use, and write the program to check the age checker program for driving license. Okay. Age is 18 and above. You have to say you are old enough to drive, and if else you have to say sorry, you are not old enough to drive. If age is less than 18, 18 years old, less than 18 will not able to drive the car. Not eligible to drive. So this age checker program, just write. It's just a 4 line of code. Try to write. you guys are facing any problem writing the program, let me know. And when you are done, you share a screen. Whoever is doing first, they have to share the screen.
Done.
Has done.
Sir,
Garvit,
yes, sir.
Sabran, are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, should
Okay.
I say?
Wait. Let Sabrina write the code, then you share.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Okay. Sabrina also done. Garvit, you share your screen first. We'll see both of your screen.
The second I got an error, I know what I got wrong. I just found it.
Okay. Okay, Sabrina, you can share. Sabrina, you can share your screen and show your program.
I fixed it. So it's working.
Yeah. Share your screen. Any of you, Sabrina, you can also share the screen. I'm waiting for you guys to share the screen.
Sir, should I share?
Yeah, share. Whoever is ready, share your screen. I'm waiting for last 5 minutes.
Sir,
When is this, Garvit?
sir, what age should I type?
You type any age that you want to write.
Like 9.
Okay.
And
Okay. You put 18.
uh,
Garvit, you put 18.
so wait.
Sabrina, you also share a screen.
Sir, my screen share is not working. Can I share the code in chat?
Okay, share. So I'll just run the Okay, I'll share my screen and share what Sabrina has written. Okay. Here, this is the program you have written, right, Sabrina?
Yes, sir.
What you are written, you have see here. You are taking the input from the user, and you are changing that to integer, right? So in the next line, when we are using age, you need not to use this casting int age, because age is already integer, because you have used integer while taking the input, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
understood. Now the code you have written is age is 18, then you are allowed to. If I put 19, what will happen? You are not allowed. What I ask you to do, you have to write a code where you need to check whether the person is 18 and above. If it is 18 years or more than 18 years, we can show the message you are allowed to drive. But what you have written only for 18. If age is 18, then
Sir, your voice is cracking.
yeah. Now is it coming correctly?
Yes, sir.
So see, the Sabrina's code is, if I put 17, then it will say you are not allowed. If I put 34, then also it will say you are not allowed to drive. So is this program is correct?
No, sir.
No, sir. So what changes we need to do?
Sir, we need to change the equals to greater than or less than.
So we need to put if age is greater than 18. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? Anybody above 18 will be allowed to drive. So when I run this code, Rena, are you listening, following?
Yes, sir.
Now if I put 19, it is correct. Okay. But there is a still problem in this code. If I put 18, what will happen? 18 years should also allowed to drive the car, right? This
Yes,
is the
sir.
code. This is the code Garvit has written. Same code. He wrote age greater than 18, you are allowed, else you are not allowed, right, Garvit?
Yes, sir.
But in this, 18 years old will also be not allowed, but we want to include 18 years. So what we need to check here, age should be 18 years and above. So for that we need to write the condition greater than or equal to. So we need to put here greater than or equal to 18. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So now if I run the code, if I put 17, it will say you're not allowed. If I put 56, it will say you are allowed to drive. If I put 18 also, earlier it was saying you are not allowed. If I put 18, it will say you are allowed to drive, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Here how we write the program, how we check the conditions. Okay. So here you have to write 18 years and above are allowed to drive. So this is the condition that we need to check. 18 years and above. So 18 years should also be included. So we have to use the greater than or equal to 18. Understood, right? This program can be written in other way also. Tell me what is how we can change this condition in a other way also, and that will also be working. Tell me what we can write, what logic we can write here. If I'm saying 18 years and above are allowed, I'm also saying that less than 18 years are not allowed, right? Understood? My voice is coming.
Yes, sir.
So when I'm saying 18 years and above are allowed to drive, it also means that below 18 years are not allowed, right?
Yes, sir.
But we can write the code. In other way also we can write the code. Now tell me what will be the condition for that. For 2 minutes and let me know. One condition is age. If age is greater than or equal to 18, we can write this logic. What else we can write? If you guys are done with thinking, you're not able to think how to write, tell me, I'll tell you.
I'm not able to find out a way.
Sorry?
Sir, I can't think of it, but how is it possible without if?
Garvit, you went somewhere.
I'm here only my camera.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, have you thought the other way how we can do that?
Oh, sir, that's what I was telling. I can't think of a way to do it.
Okay. So, when I'm saying that 18 years and above are allowed to drive, it also means that 18 years, uh, less than 18 years are not allowed. So, we can change this condition to age is less than equal to 18 or 17, or we can put uh, less than 18. We can change this, you are not allowed. So if less than 18, it will not allowed, and here I'll put else, will put you are. So what this program will do, if age is less than 18, it will say you are not allowed, and if age is anything greater than 18, it will uh, it will allow, right? So if I run this code, if I put 16, 16 is less than 18, right? It will say you are not allowed to drive. If I put 19, it will say you are allowed. Now tell me, what if I put 18?
You are allowed.
It will say you are allowed. So with this simple age less than 18, we are covering everything, right? 17 less than 1 to 17, and 18 and above, right? Understood how we can think logically and write logical program?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next comes the logical operators. Logical operators are used to combine the multiple conditional statements. And what they do, if it is true, they will return true. And if it is okay, false, it will return false. We'll understand with the simple example. Suppose we have two values, true and false. Okay. I'm directly writing true or false. Okay. So here you can write anything and you can get the output as true or false. But here I'm directly assigning true and false to x and y. So now we know that x is true, y is false. Now if I write x is equal x and y, what x and y will do? if I put x, if I put x, sorry, x and y. So here x is a variable and y is another variable. If x and y both are true, then it will give us true. So let me remove this. If I put x and y, okay, here I'm using AND operator. What AND operator will do? If both the conditions are true, then only it will return us true. Okay, so if I run this, I know that x is true and y is false. Both are not true, right? So what output I'll get? I'll get false. Understood?
So,
X value is, if I change this to true, y, x is also true, y is also true. And if I put x and y, and if I run this, I'll get true, because both of the conditions are true. Okay. Finally, we have the OR operator. OR operator means any of this is true. One is false. One is x is false, y is x is true, y is false. If x or y, it means any of the condition is true, it will return true. So in this case, x is true and y is false, but one of them is true, x is true, then it will return true. Any of the condition is true, it will give us the output as true. And the third one is not x. Not x, what it will do? If x is not true, it will give us false. Okay, not true means opposite of x. X is true, right? Here, if we put not x, what it will do? It will reverse the result. Because x is true, it will give us output as false. Understood?
yes, sir.
Any doubt here?
No, sir.
So now we'll write a simple quiz. Suppose I want to write a program where I want to ask question to the user. Okay, and if user is giving correct answer for that question, I'll say your answer is correct. And if it is false, if it is not correct, I'll say that your answer is not correct. Can you write the program? Like when we write a quiz, there will be a question, right? And we answer and it will say your answer is false, right? So here we need to write a simple quiz game. In that, we'll ask a question like what is the capital of India? Okay, and user will enter the answer. That string that user is entering answer will compare with the already stored answer, and if both are same, will return your answer is correct, or will give false. Can you think of how you can write? Can you don't write, you can tell also how you can think of writing this. Understood what I am saying?
Yes, sir. We have to think of a code for a quiz game, in which we will ask a person what is a question like what is the capital of India, which is the example you give, and if it's correct, it will come true, and if it's false, it will come written false.
Correct. So what we need to do? I want you to take the input from the user. Okay, answer, and you first you have to think of a question. Suppose you are thinking a question that what is the capital of India. So first you create a variable question. In that question, you write your question, what is the capital of India? Then you create another variable and you put answer in that. You create another variable called answer and you put answer like India. So now you have the question, what is the capital of India? And answer, capital of India is New Delhi. So these two variables you create. Next, you ask the user by you giving the input. Use the input function and ask user and pass that question variable to the user. Okay. Then user will see what is the capital of India as question. Okay. And then whatever answer is entering, that variable you have to compare with the answer variable that you have already written. If both are coming same, you have to say that your answer is correct. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This is the assignment for you guys. Okay. For tomorrow class, you have to write this code and you have to show me the code in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I'll just send you in the chat what program you have to write. Text. You have to write the simple quiz game. Create a simple quiz game where you have to guess the answer to a question. Means you have to ask a question. Ask a question to user. Okay. Then validate the answer. Validate the answer. And if answer is correct, you have to give output as your answer is correct. Okay. You have to ask question to the user, and if answer is correct, you have to say your answer is correct. Okay. This is the assignment for today. So in the next class, I'll see your what code you have written. Okay. So you have to think and you have to write the code. Okay. You can
Okay, sir.
compare the answer using if statement and you can take the input by using the input function. Okay. So we'll wind up the class here. Okay. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.